Good morning, y'all. Hi, I wanted to do a little intro, welcome y'all to my channel, and let you know that today's video is going to be a little bit shorter. I usually try to share at least 3 meals every week, but to be honest with you, this week I had a horrible, I don't know if it was a migraine or what, but it lasted like 2 days and I still am feeling it. I'm going on the 3rd day and I'm still feeling it. It's not as bad yet. I'm hoping it will just get better. But so I didn't film another meal. I ended up getting pizza last night. So this video only has 2 meals, but I hope y'all will enjoy it. And next week I plan on having a full video of meals. But I did include a dessert in this one. That is something different. I almost forgot about that when I was sitting here doing this intro, that oh wait, there is a third recipe, which is chocolate chip cookies. So I hope y'all will enjoy those. But anyways, I just want to get on here and thank y'all so much for watching my videos. Thank y'all for all the comments, the love. It feels so good to be back, and I have so many ideas. Like I plan to do a fall home tour because I haven't done one of those in a while, and things just didn't work out, like I said, because of the headache and all. But hopefully next week I can do that. But anyways, I just want to get on here, show my face, thank y'all for watching, and just kind of let y'all know why Life 360 let y'all know why the video only has 2 meals, but it does have a dessert. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey y'all, I thought I'd share with y'all my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe. So we're gonna go ahead and start mixing this up. I'm using 1 cup of butter flavored Crisco, which I used to buy the sticks, but I went ahead and bought this last time. So we're gonna go ahead and put a whole cup of that in our mixer. And then we also need a cup of regular white sugar, which in here I have a 1/2 cup, so I'm going to use 2 of these. So we also need a cup of brown sugar, and I'm also using a 1/2 cup, so we're going to use 2 of these. So we're going to get some brown sugar. You want to pack that in good. Now we're going to go ahead and start creaming this together. Okay, y'all, now that I have this all creamed together, we're going to add in our eggs. We want 3 eggs, and I always like to, and I say this over and over, I guess, I like to break mine separately. And I'm just going to put this on low so I'm going to start adding them in a little at a time. Also need to add in a teaspoon of vanilla, and I have the Mexican vanilla that actually comes from Mexico, so I'm going to put a teaspoon of that, and then we need a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt.
Anything I can lick?
No, I'm not to that point yet. Okay, now I'm going to slowly start to add in our flour, and we want 3 cups of flour. So I'm just kind of starting out with like a 1/2 cup at a time. It says you were supposed to stir this part by hand, but I don't. I just use the mixer on low speed, and it looks like it's pretty good and mixed. Next, we want to get the chocolate chips. Let me get those. So you're supposed to fold in, but I just do it slowly. 2 cups of chocolate chips. I have semi-sweet, so I just have it on kind of low, and I just slowly kind of put them in. And I'm going to scrape. A lot of this is sticking, so I just kind of scrape it down in there. And if you want to do this by hand, go ahead. What I like to do is I'll just go ahead and stir it in a little bit with my hand, and then I'm going to cover this up and refrigerate the dough for about 30 minutes before we start making the cookies. Just kind of lets the dough set up a little bit, and So that's what we'll do, is I'll go ahead and cover this up and come back in a little bit. Y'all, I almost forgot to bring y'all back and show y'all. Okay, I preheated my oven to 350, and I've already got one pan of cookies in there. These pans I have, if I could set them side by side, I would do two at the same time. If I do two at the same time, I have to have them on different racks, and I feel like I always have to kind of halfway through the middle flip them, like, I don't know, it's like they don't cook as evenly. So I'm just going to do one at a time. So I'm putting 12 on each. And for now, I started out with, the others are cooking at 8 minutes. So I'll see how they do for 8 minutes, and then I'll let you know if I kind of keep it at that. The recipe says to do these at 375, but I felt like I just wanted to do them a little bit lower heat. And so anyways, so I will come back and show you the ones when they come out. Okay, y'all, here are the cookies all done. I ended up cooking them or baking them for 10 minutes, and then I would let them sit on the pan for a couple minutes, and then I transferred them to these cooling racks, and they are so good. I highly recommend this recipe. It's our favorite. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. We are making a very easy meal tonight. It's Monday night. I really don't feel like cooking. I thought about getting pizza, but I said, no, let's not do that. Let's make something. So I've got a pound of hamburger meat that I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning up. We're going to put a little garlic, onion, salt, and pepper. Kind of my go-to seasonings. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to be kind of making our own kind of like burrito bowl. I had made like a copycat Chipotle chicken burrito bowl. It's been maybe a month ago. So it's kind of going along the same line. So back here, or over here, I have a pot with 2 cups of water. We're going to bring that to a boil, and I'm going to use some of the instant like minute rice, and we're going to make some rice. But we're going to brown up this meat. I'm also going to open a can of beans because we can add some beans in with it. I think would be good. I didn't do that last time. But first, let me brown this, and I'll come back and show you what else we're going to do. Okay, y'all, now that my rice is boiling, I'm going to go ahead, or the water, we're going to add 2 cups of this instant rice to it. And we're going to stir this in, and then we're going to cover it with the lid, and we're just going to let this set for about 5 minutes, covered until the liquid is basically all absorbed. So, over here. Okay, y'all, now I'm going to add in some taco seasoning. I'm just using this Fiesta brand taco seasoning. We're going to add in a tablespoon, maybe a little more, maybe, okay. Also a half a cup of water. Stir that all together. Just trying to make sure I got it all mixed into the meat. I'll turn this down and just kind of let this simmer a little bit. Okay, y'all, we have the taco meat, we have the rice, some refried beans. I also put out ranch and sour cream, and then I have lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, and then we have pecani sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine up. I don't know how the kids will make theirs, but I'll make mine up and just kind of show you how I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to start out putting some rice in mine. I'm here throwing it out. Put some rice. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these beans in here. And then some taco meat. And I think I will put some lettuce and tomatoes, cheese. I'm just going to kind of make mine a little bit of everything. I had cut up a bunch of lettuce the other day for salad. We were having steak. And then everybody ended up filling up on the steak and everything that no one made salad. So I have all this lettuce and tomatoes that we never even used. So put some of that in there. So it's almost like a taco without the shell. The rice will be on shell. And then a little bit of Connie sauce. Oh, I did not realize y'all couldn't see my plate or my bowl. So there is mine. And I'll find out what the kids think and we'll let you know. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. I'm going to be making a family favorite. I have shared this before, but like I said, it's been a long time since I've shared a lot of this stuff. So we're making my version of beef steak ranchero. So I'm starting out, I'm going to put some vegetable oil in the bottom of a pan, just kind of to get the bottom coated good. And we're going to let that heat up. And then I have, this is around 2 pounds of beef stew meat that I've cut up. I've cut them into a little bit smaller pieces because they come in pretty big chunks. So once this heats up, we'll add it. I've also chopped up 1 onion and about half of a large bell pepper. So once this gets warmed up, I will start cooking. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna start putting in the meat and I'll start seasoning it once I get it in here. I could have seasoned it before, which usually I do, but I forgot. I just thought of it as I'm putting it in, but we'll get it in here and quickly and try to get it seasoned up. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of garlic powder in here, some fresh black pepper, put some salt. I'm using some of this pink Himalayan salt. And then I think I'm going to use some Cavenders. I have really started liking this, y'all. I just bought it just a couple weeks ago maybe, and I'm really liking it, so I'm going to try that. Let's season this up real good. Just kind of let this meat start to fry up a little bit. I learned about this recipe from my mother-in-law. She makes it, but the more I have made mine, I've kind of changed it up a little from how the way she does it. I mean, it's, I don't know, it's similar, but it's different. So let that cook just a little longer, and then we will add in our peppers and onions. Okay, y'all, this meat has a lot of liquid in it. So anyways, we've kind of like got it browning up, so we're going to go ahead and add in the peppers, the bell peppers and onions. Stir that in there. I'm going to let this cook with it for a few minutes. Let this cook up for just a few minutes, and then we will come back and add in some more stuff. Okay, y'all, I've had several people who ask me if I can give measurements, and I'm not really good at it because most of this I just kind of do off the top of my head. I don't have an exact recipe, but I thought if you want to pay attention, maybe follow along with me. I've got some just vegetable juice, and I'm going to start out with a cup, and we'll see how much of this I end up putting in. That way I can kind of give you an idea. So there's 1 cup, and I will probably end up adding more, and this is going to simmer for a while to kind of soften up this meat. But one other thing I have started putting in it's this Sazon Goya. You can buy them in little packets over near like the Mexican food aisle in Walmart. I'm going to start out with just adding 1 in there. And something I did the last time that I really liked, I'm going to do it again, I think. Okay, if y'all watched my grocery haul not long ago, you will know that I got this hot tomato sauce from Walmart, and I wanted an 8-ounce can, and they gave me a 28-ounce. They wanted to substitute it, and I told them no because I didn't want such a big jar or a big can. So what I'm going to do, like a lot of people said, is I'm going to freeze the rest. So I'm going to open this up. I'll be right back. Oh, there went my spoon, y'all. I'm going to turn this down some too. I'm going to turn it about medium. I'm going to open that can. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I have 8 ounces measured out, which is also a cup. I'm going to put that in there too. And what I'm going to do, I'm I'm going to get the lid. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more. And I'm going to cover it up. And I want to let it simmer for at least 30 minutes or so. I will keep a check on it and kind of let you know. Right now, let's see, I'm going to turn it down. Have it kind of between low and medium. We'll cover that and let it go, and I will be back in a little while. Okay, y'all, I checked a piece of meat, and it just didn't taste as tender as I would like. Let me see. It may have just been that piece. So I'm gonna get this piece right here. I'm gonna taste it. It's getting there. I want to put one more packet. I'm gonna put one more packet of the Saison Goya. Stir that up. And I'm going to continue to let this cook while my potatoes over here are boiling. I cut up some potatoes. I'm going to make mashed potatoes to go with this. And so while that is, the potatoes are cooking, I'm just going to let this kind of continue to simmer. Okay, y'all, got the beefsteak ranchero ready. Got the mashed potatoes ready, and I think that's all I'm gonna make tonight. Normally I would make one more thing, but I just don't feel like it. I thought I'd show y'all how good my plate looks, y'all. It looks so good.